In life, we're told that if we get a certain car, or you buy a certain pair of shoes, or you get into a relationship with a certain type of person, with a certain type of body, abs, and all that, or if we just lose weight, we're going to be happy, or if we just, I don't know, all of this stuff that we think we need in order to be happy. If I have the biggest house on the street, I'll be the happiest person in the world. But let me tell you something. Being happy starts from in here. It starts from within your heart. And once you are happy, you will live every single day moving towards maintaining your happiness. You will not self-sabotage your body. You will not put yourself down. You will not procrastinate on exercising. You will always put yourself first and always make sure that you are healthy and you're balanced. And you always make sure that you are absolutely attracting happiness every single day. Once you are happy from within your heart, within your soul, every single decision you will make in your life will be about maintaining that happiness, because that is what everybody needs in life, happiness. But it starts from within, in here. Now, let me tell you something. In order to achieve happiness, the world that we live in is a very, very noisy world. It is full of confusing information. It is full of noise. It is full of terrible, terrible news articles that will put you down and make you stressed and make you anxious. But once you are happy, you get mental clarity. You start to think clearly. Whatever problem comes your way, you work towards finding a solution and making sure you actually get the problem fixed. When you have got mental clarity, you become a high achiever. Your businesses start making more money. Your relationships start making sense. You start seeing them for exactly what they are. And if you're in a relationship with a shitty person, you will start to know that and to see that, and you will start to move away from them. Your relationships with your children will start to be more connected and more powerful and more impactful. I think I've said this a lot of times. My parents worked a lot when we were younger, but I never felt like they were never there, but they worked a lot. That's because when they were at home, the happiness was just crazy. There was games, there was party, there was food, there was talking, there was stories, there was singing, there was competition, there was everything. It never felt like my parents were working 7 days a week. And that is what happiness brings you. If you're seeking work-life balance, a lot of people say you can't balance work and life because they expect it to be on a scale and 50-50%. It's not about 50-50%. It's about give and take. It's about knowing where your priorities lie on a certain day and putting your priorities there on that particular day. That's what balance is. So when you live happy, your balance comes. It literally just flows to you. When you live happy, your energy itself grows because you have mental clarity. Because you remove stress, you remove frustration, you remove anxiety, you remove all of that emotional unwellness that pulls us down and drains our energy. And you start focusing your energy on the things that make your vision come true, on the things that make your goals come to life. So that is why I promised when we come to 2019, I'm going to come in here encouraging you to be happy more than anything else. Because I know for a fact, once you are happy within, you will make all of the decisions that are right for you to maintain that happiness. If your biggest goal is to be healthy, to lose weight and to look a certain way, and to just be healthy, to have more energy, if you're happy, you will never choose eating pizza from the takeaway every single day. You'll always be making sure that you put your body first. Because you know that if I put my body first, I will have all that energy that I need and my happiness will be maintained. And that is all you need to do. So you've got to have a clear and concise vision of what your goals are. your why. Why do you do what you do in life? Why are you seeking what you're seeking in life? And when your goal is met by your heart and it's meant from within your heart, you will always see it through. If your goal is to have a better, vibrant relationship with your partner, when you are happy within yourself, he will see that. And he will start to think, what am I doing wrong that is not giving me happiness? Maybe I better join this woman and start being happy with her too. And you know what? You will both start having a happier relationship because you will both put the effort in to make sure that you are civilized towards each other, to make sure that you bring each other up, because when the other person is happy, you're happy. It is literally as simple as deciding to be happy. And once you know what your goal and your vision is, and you've got your happiness set as part of what's going to lead you to becoming the person that you want to be, you will make those decisions the right way every single day. Every single day will become easier. You will stop trying, because that's what we do when we live in a certain mindset that stops us from becoming the person that we need to be. We are only just trying. We're only playing at our results. We're only driving around in third gear thinking, if I carry on cruising like this, I'm still safe because I'm in the middle lane. I don't need to go faster. I don't need to go slower. I'm still safe. I'll get to the destination. But listen, you are still playing at your results. You are still playing at your results. If you want results, you've got to stop trying. You've got to stop thinking, I'll try this, I'll try that, I'll try this, I'll try that. You've got to start actually living, actually doing the power of I am. I am living as a happy, balanced person. I am living as a healthy person. I am a healthy person. I am. You keep repeating that until your mind knows that you really, truly are. All of the little tips and tricks that you see on the internet these days, be it meditation, visualization, be it mindfulness, be it, I don't know, all of the stuff that's out there. Yeah? It is all tailored to help you reprogram your subconscious so that your subconscious can start believing that that is the life that you are actually living. It's like hypnotization. It's like hypnosis. They're all just tips and tricks. But that's what they are. They just give you information on how to do things. But if you carry on trying every single one tip and trick that is out there, you will let yourself down, because then you are not focusing on what is calling your heart. What your heart says is right, and what you believe in, and what you will put 110% effort in. And that is so, so important. Putting 110% in, driving at fifth gear and saying, I can see my goal. This is where I'm set to go, and this is where I'm going, and I am getting there. This is me now. I am healthy. I am balanced. I am happy. Like I said, your relationship starts working. Your businesses start working. Your children start seeing it, and they start loving you and respecting you even more. You have got to live happy in order to have energy and to have balance. And how do you go about doing that? I talk about this every single day. You have to be in charge of your thoughts and your emotions. Now, this is where it gets tricky, because a lot of us every single day are trying to control our thoughts and emotions. Whenever anything negative comes up in our mind, we try and control it and ignore it and push it to the back of our mind. But that's feeding your 90% subconscious unhealthy information. What you've got to do is actually meet your thoughts and emotions where they are coming from. You come the other way and you meet them. You see them. You know how it feels to be in that place. You feel it. And you actually live there. And then you actually start to strategize. You actually start to know, to empower yourself as to why or where these thoughts and emotions are coming from. Once you know where they are coming from, you put the right strategy in, you put the right mindset in to counteract the root cause to why you think and you feel a certain way that drains your happiness. I hope you understand that. It is literally as simple as that. And it is absolutely amazing and it is absolutely important. Whenever thoughts and emotions come up, don't run away from them. Meet them at their point of contact. Feel them. Understand them. And be empowered to know where they are coming from. Now that's where the power starts. They say knowledge is power. Knowing yourself, knowing what drives you, knowing what your soul is feeling, knowing what you're feeling, knowing who you are is the most power you could ever have in this world. Literally. Because once you know who you are, your confidence rises. If you're a leader in work, your confidence rises and everybody sees that and everybody feels that and everybody follows you. When you know who you are, your perception of the reality of your life and how simple things are and how easy things are and how to change them and be in charge of them literally becomes as simple as breathing. And that is the magic pill that everybody is looking for these days. How do I achieve happiness? It is literally as simple as breathing. Know who you are. Meet your thoughts and emotions from where they're coming from. Find the root cause to why you feel the way you do. If you get anxious, extremely anxious, if you get absolutely depressed, if you get absolutely paranoid or panicky, if you get absolutely emotional to the point where you are constantly eating, you have got to find out what is driving those thoughts and those emotions. And once you know that, then you are powerful enough to know how to tackle why you behave the way that you do that sabotages your goal, your health goal, your relationship goal, your business goal, your life goals. Whatever your goal is, it is important. Now, like I always say, my business is called Simple Healthy Living, and it is literally about that. Simplifying your life so that you can live happy, healthy, and balanced. Absolutely. Because life is precious, life is so important. There's only one life for everybody. One. And once it's done, you can't rewrite that book. You can't take it back and say, I'm going to start again. You've got to live every single day like it's your last day. If you want energy, you've got to understand that the brain controls what your body does, not the other way around. It is not your body that controls what everything happens. It is your brain. You touch something and feel it. Neurons send messages up to your brain and your brain says, that's hot, move away. Your brain tells you to move away. If you're constantly feeling negative, thinking negative, living negative, having thoughts and emotions that you are dumping in your 90% subconscious, your brain is constantly living in that negativity and feeding every decision that you make. You are feeding every single decision that you make by the things that you are dumping in your subconscious. I want you to think about that. Understand that your brain controls where your energy goes. What energy are you giving to what activity, to whom, to why in your life? Are you constantly giving out energy to the people who put you down? Are you constantly giving out energy to the people who treated you badly in your past? Are you constantly giving out energy to all of the tasks that you've got to do that you could literally delegate to other people? Are you constantly giving out energy to, oh, poor me, I can't change where my life is going? I'm not as good as other people are lucky, I'm not lucky. Whatever you are thinking, that self-dialogue in your 90% feeds what your brain is doing. And then your brain decides where that energy goes. A lot of people always think, oh, why does everybody like carbs so much? Why do we like carbs so much? Why is everybody so hooked on carbs or sugary stuff? It is literally because we are spending so much energy in our 90% focusing on things that drain our mental agility and our mental consciousness and our mental energy. So we're constantly feeling drained and low and frustrated and lonely. That's why people pick carbs over anything else for snacks, because they feed immediate energy into your body. Carbohydrates are immediate energy. They're different to fats, they're different to proteins. Carbohydrates feed immediate energy into your body. So you have your carbohydrates and then you feel better again. Oh, I've got a little bit of energy again. But then that carbohydrate is stodgy, so you've got to digest it and it's in your belly and you need more energy in order to do that digestion, because that's spending energy. So listen, look after your thoughts and emotions. Be in charge of them. Do not control them. Be in charge of them. And I am amazing at showing you how to be in charge of your thoughts and emotions. I don't say that lightly. It's not because I think I know it all. It's because my own story, my own journey was that filled of poor me. It was that filled of lack of energy. It was that filled of emotional baggage and unhappiness. It was that filled of, oh my goodness, I will never get out of my depression. You can get out of your depression. You just choose to live there. Unhappiness, I say this a lot, unhappiness exists. It is there in the world. There are narcissistic people in the world who live their days every single day trying to make other people unhappy because it makes them feel better about themselves. What matters is whether you decide to live in unhappiness. What matters is whether you decide to build a nice little house in unhappiness land and live yourself there and say, actually, I'm just going to stay here and struggle about everything and say it's okay all the time and never do anything about my problems. Unhappiness is there. Choose not to live in it. Choose happiness. Whenever you hear self-dialogue that says you are bad at this, you are not good at this, you're bad at this is difficult, any negative self-talk, explore it. Listen to it. Talk to it. What am I thinking? Why am I thinking it? Where is it born from? Who has taught me to be this negative person? Once you know, you're powerful enough to change what you're thinking. And this is what all of the tips and tricks on the internet, meditations, affirmations, mindset, all of that stuff, it is all trying to help you to reprogram your mind. And like I always say, choose the right method to reprogram your mind, something that works for you. Now, I've done a lot of courses. You name them. And I know a lot of all of these things that are being, that are on the internet, and they all work. But they work only if you believe in them. They work only if you are a part of that and you are determined to change the story of your life to that of happiness, wealth, and amazing relationship, to that of health, to that of balance. Now you've got to choose that. Nobody else can do that for you. Nobody else. Just you. Just you. Now, I hope that was helpful for you. As of next week, I'm going to be coming in here teaching you how to use visualization, because that is my favorite type of meditation. You can call it meditation, you can call it daydreaming, you can call it, I don't know, you can call it refocusing, whatever, it's the same thing. I like visualization, having a vision, setting it, and aiming for that, for just that. And I'm going to be coming in here as of next week, teaching you how to use visualization in order to attract health into your life, in order to attract wealth into your life, in order to attract the right relationships into your life, in order for you to attract balance in your life, where you can work and enjoy your work and perform amazingly and produce amazing results and get rich. And you can also have enough energy for your family, for your relationship, for your children, for anything else, extended family. Gosh, yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, like it and share it. so that other people can start living 2019 as their happiest year yet.